Welcome everyone. In this video I will review the ShPTK-TVP, which is a tier 8 Czech premium tank destroyer. I will review the sets of this tank with configuration and the armor at the end of the video, but first let's go and take a look around this tank from the side, which is really interesting. As you can see, the tank front is elevated, but this track doesn't have any hydraulic depression or elevation, which means like the STB1 has. So this tank won't, the tracks won't depress when you are in hold down position, when you are depressing your gun, which has got 6 degrees of gun depression. So from this angle perspective, this is what does that the lower plate will become a huge flat weak spot, as you can see, because of this elevated front, but the tracks doesn't depress, it's not any hydraulic pressure. So yes, and from the back, the chassis, it's a TVP chassis, and as you can see, this is an open top cabin, which means the if the artillery is shooting you, this can take out from you even from full HP. So really bad thing for an open cabin top tank. And also we can't use ventilation, but we can check the ammunition layout of this tank, as you can see here in the front, left side, right side, and we have here in the turret at the back here, and in the turret mid section in the hull we have in the both sides ammo compartment here, and in the front here where is the shoulder plate, around this area we have ammo compartment. You can ammo the tank from here, shoulder plate, and at the back here also a rear back ammo compartment. So yes, let's go now and check the crew layout of this tank. We have here 4 crew members: commander, gunner, driver, and loader. So this tank has got 100mm caliber gun with 250 alpha damage and 420 HE. The alpha damage of this tank, 250, is low. As the penetration goes, we have here 270 AP ammunition, really good base penetration value, 330 heat ammunition, really high for a tier 8 tank, and 104 HE, 100mm of penetration, good penetration value for only a simple HE. So yes, good penetration values already. So this tank has got almost 2900 base DPM, really outstanding DPM, which means we have 5.1 sec reload for 250 alpha damage, which can high roll up to 313. The accuracy of this gun, dispersion value 0.29, amazing, and aim time even more amazing, 1.25 sec, even better stats than the Leopard one has, and this can be decreased to 0.25. So really good, really outstanding laser pointer gun. What we got here. The gun version is 6 degree elevation 20, but this elevated front of the tank makes this 6 degree of gun depression to look weird and to feel less, because that's how this tank is elevated, and we don't have hydraulic pressure in the tracks. So yeah, this is a weird elevated front. So the HP of this tank is 1150, like Scorpion G has armor. I would assume this is same, only paper armor here. This tank weighs in 32 ton with 700 horsepower, which means the forward speed 55 km per hour and backwards 20. I assume that this 700 horsepower will be enough for a 32 ton tank, but we will check in a minute if this tank will actually reach this 55 km per hour forward speed. The concealment, good base concealment already, but we will configure this. The view range of this tank is 370 meters. Is bad. I would like to have to see here higher value, but 370, yeah, bad view range value here. Let's go now and configure this tank. So as the field modification goes, this at max level, this to have better view range, better camo value, but worse view range, or this for better view range and worse camo, but this doesn't really affect that much with our concealment. So I will go with this view range to improve the view range of this tank. Let's switch here to see. With this equipment we can have even better dispersion value, even lower, but will increase the aim time, which is 1.31. This is amazing aim time. So and with this, so I will select this to have better gun but longer aim time, but 1.3 aim time is just super quick, so you don't lose anything. So this is the best configuration, I would say. And yeah, let's select this. So let's select camo paint here, extra food obviously, and let's select all the good crew skills what we can have for this tank. And the first slot is firepower, which means I will select gun rammer because why not? DPM is outstanding. And here we have scouting or survivability. Obviously, I want scouting, or in this case, I can have. Let's switch here to scouting. The this bino or coated optics depends. But let's go with this. And in the third slot, we can have the aim time is already good in this tank. So in this case, I will go with camo. You can go with this exhaust noise system or even this to have better, but this gun is just a laser gun. So let's go here. Let's select this to have good view range, good camo value, and yes. So the AP we have here with 217 meters penetration, the shell speed 897, not as fast as would like to have for a TD. You will snipe from the back 400 meters and even higher. So yes, not the greatest shell speed. It's average, not that slow, but not that fast. The heat emission is even slower with 795 shell speed. The enemy even can dodge this if from a long distance. The penetration is amazing, 330 millimeters penetration, and this cost only 4,800 credits. So not that expensive like 5,200 or 300. So let's go now and check the stats of this tank with this configuration. Outstanding DPM 3500 almost. Dispersion value 0.26 and aim time 1.23. Really good. This better stats than the Leopard one, I would say. Really amazing laser gun here. The reload of this tank is 4.2 sec, 4.3 sec for a 250 alpha damage. It's just it's just crazy to have something like that. 4.3 sec reload DPM on a tier 8 tank. Yeah, the bad side is 6 degree of gun depression, but if you will snipe, this will be just no problem whatsoever. Now the concealment value, 676. This is a good camo value. You can do a lot of things with it, and this is applied on in moving and in stationary position. It's not like a camo net when will give you the camo when only you are stationary. So yeah, this is permanent camo value on the move. Amazing thing. And view range with this bino is 542, which is amazing and outstanding. And here, if you want even better camo, you can switch to this because with this bino, as you can see, almost 700 camo value, really good. And here with 521 meters of view range, that this is just outstanding, really outstanding. So yes, let's go now and check the armor of this tank. The armor of this tank is really thin from the front, as you can see, 80 here and 60 in the gun mantlet, 165. So actually this can stand against the gun mantlet, can stand against HE shells. You have to be careful to not get penned by the HE shells because this is what the most damage does to your tank. You have to be careful and avoid that. From the side and from here in the turret 44, as you can see in the hull 40, so really thin armor even from the back. So you have to be careful to dodge and to not get penned from not get penned with HE shells. Let's switch here to visual because I want to check if this tank has hydraulic pressure in the tracks, but as you can see it doesn't because I mean 6 degree of gun depression and the tracks doesn't depress or elevates like in the STB1 case. This tank can depress. He has 8 degree of gun depression plus 6 if you are starting to the tracks start to depress with hydraulic pressure and even elevates. So this technology we doesn't have on this TVP tank destroyer. And let's go here to see the stats we have with this at max level, and the top speed is 55 km per hour. Actually, this tank will reach on hard and medium terrain this speed limit, but on soft terrains only 43 km per hour. So yeah, this is really close to the real speed, and only 32-ton tank with 700 horsepower. This can push really easily. So the conclusion about this tank. Really good, amazing DPM, almost 3500 with laser gun, really laser pointer gun here. The backdraw of this is the 6 degree of gun depression, but considering you have 4.3 sec reload, is just outstanding. The alpha damage is small, 250. This could be higher. The speed, as you can see, it will reach 55 km per hour, backward speed 20 kilometers, so you can pull back your tank after you shot really easily. So this is really a good backward speed. Concealment, good value here. View range also with binos, really good. So yes, laser pointer gun, fast, good camo, but the alpha damage of this tank is low. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe.